Hi guys, my name is Michelle Smith from the British Virgin Islands, now based in Miami, Florida. I am owner and CEO of True Motive Sports. I've partnered with MB Scouting to bring recruiting and scouting services to the entire Caribbean. We do services for every sport named in NCAA, NAIA, as well as junior colleges. We are always looking for help for any student athlete that have maybe signed that does not have any financial help, so anything helps. We are also here today to celebrate the people of the British Virgin Islands. They had 13 plus athletes signed to go to college in August, which is our biggest cohort ever, from basketball, volleyball, and track and field. We're looking to add more. Hit us up. I have a website, truemotivesports.com. You can get my contact there if you need any help. And we can connect you to a school of your choice or a school that fits your needs. Thank you.
What motivated you to start this business?
I was a coach for 10 years and I saw the need for kids to be helped, because a lot of times a lot of kids with a lot of talent missed the threshold of being helped in getting to colleges because they didn't know the step-by-step or they didn't know who to go to. So I took a step back from coaching to focus helping kids on getting to college.
How long have you been doing this?
My company will be 2 years in November, but I've been doing this since I started coaching, getting my kids off to school from various sports, volleyball, track and field, softball, soccer. I've helped many kids before, so because of the success I had with that while I was coaching, that's the reason why I decided to start my own company, to have a name to it, to get more kids under it.
What's the most beautiful story you recall from doing this that keep you going?
I would say it would have to be my basketball player when she was in 8th grade. She's gonna hate me for saying this, but when she was in 8th grade, we spoke about going to college and she had no idea that she can use her sport to go to college for free. She graduated now 2 years ago, last year, now with a full college ride, had no payment out of pocket with her talent. So once she found out in 8th grade, she can use her talent, her skill to play for sports and school. She busted her butt, she worked hard, gained a bunch of accolades, and now she is debt-free with a college education, about to start her own coaching career.
Okay, you're very confident we'll get that out of our kids that are going off now.
Oh, absolutely. I've had great coaches here who have helped me along the way. Coach Guller, Coach Vern Turnbull, known as Beagle. Those two have been my biggest mentors in this game. And I continue to look for them and ask them questions and mentorship about how to get better. And those are the reasons why I got into coaching.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna speak here because I don't like the mic too much. But hi, I'm Coach Michelle. I am from here. Yes, I am yanking a little bit because I'm used to talking like this in front of people. I was a player. So first off, before we start anything, I want you guys to give your coaches a round of applause. Because without them, you will not be here. So a little bit about me. I am from the BVI. I have been playing basketball since 7 years old. So I have been living in the States now for 14 years. I calculated it the other night, 14 years. And with that, I've been coaching for 10. So I originally, where you guys are, I went for school. I went to FIU. Paperwork didn't go through, but I had to end up being a manager, which was the best thing that ever happened to me. I learned the other side of my sport, which was coaching, and then now I became a coach. I've been doing coaching now for 10 years in the States. I've won 5 district championships, 3 regionals, and 3 state final fours, which is a small feat for that little bit of time from a little island girl that nobody knew about, came in by storm and just caused havoc. But now I step away from coaching, it's still there, but I step away from coaching now to do what I'm doing now, where it's to help young people like yourselves, especially in the Caribbean, get to school. If I had the opportunity that you guys have, who knows? There's so many of us in my age group and before me did not get opportunities that you guys are getting. So my word of advice, I have a few, but I'll start to say, be thankful. Be grateful for the opportunity. Don't take it, oh, I didn't get to go this way. Anywhere is a blessing, because there's thousands and thousands and thousands of kids that want to be where you guys are, and the fact that you guys are there, it's like 1%. So be thankful. Secondly, go in and walk your butt off. You just signing a paper and getting in the door is just the first step. Now the real work begins with the practices, with the classes, keeping up with grades. Yes, you still have to go to school. It's not just your sport. All right, it will take a lot out of you, especially in the beginning. When I first moved, I cried for like a month straight. You are going to miss your family and your friends, but look at the bigger picture. That's what I could tell you. Look at the bigger picture. You are there for a reason. Your family and your friends are sacrificing a lot for you guys to be there. Don't take it for granted whatsoever. All right, go in and work hard. Be coachable. What does that mean? If your coach tells you something, don't be like, oh my God. Listen, take that in, give eye contact. Those little things could be the difference between you being on the bench or on the court. Be receptive to information from any coach, even the older kids. I'm telling you, they're gonna have the freshmen. They're gonna give you a little hard time in the beginning, but prove yourself. You guys are there for a reason. Your coaches saw what they needed to see for you guys to be there. So those things: be coachable, be receptive, and work hard. Those 3 things will be the difference, literally. People have gotten scholarships just by playing defense, just by talking on the court or wherever you guys play, just by communicating, just by eye contact, just by shaking hands. Those things are intangible. You can't put them on a score sheet. And those are the things that coaches look for the most. Okay? So congratulations to you guys. I think this is like one of the biggest cohort that's ever going to school at the same time. So that is huge. Congratulations to yourselves. Again, the work now begins. Don't think it's sunshine and rainbow since you signed. It's a lot to balance. Just get a timely routine, time management, all those things is going to come into place. All right, you got 3 pillars. You got friends, you got college, you got your sport. You can only choose 2. You can only choose 2. All right, so be wise about which 2 you choose then. So yeah, you can be successful. All right.
Good afternoon, guys. It's a spur of the moment type comment, but I think the statements that were made were very relevant. You guys are all special, but the truth is the same positions that you guys are about to fill are the same positions that not just hundreds, not thousands, but perhaps millions of boys and girls your age are trying to fill as well. This is a great, great opportunity for you guys to change your future, help your families, and just become productive and giving citizens. And in return, certainly at some point in time, you guys will stand in my shoes and you will help the next generation. I think she said a number of things that stuck with me, like yourself, former athlete. You guys know me. I guess most of you guys know me from track and field. Sorry, my name is Steve Augustine, president of the Big Athletics Association. But this is something that I speak to people about quite often. And I tell people, this is not just a matter of, well, from an athletic standpoint, I see basketball and volleyball is here. I hope I didn't miss anyone, any sport. But it's not just a matter of for us running around the track or hitting the ball or making shots. This is really about changing your lives. This is what this is really about. The opportunities that are going to present themselves, they don't come around too often. And I tell our athletes all the time, when you get these chances, take advantage of them. Mr. Potter, who's sitting in the back, we were laughing and talking in the car before coming here. And I'll recall one of the stories I told him. I said, well, you know, Mr. Potter, back in my day, Mr. Potter coached me back in the day, just like you guys, 14, 15, 16, 17 years of age. And in the BVI, our competition pool is very small. You go to the track meets, you go to the basketball games, you go to the volleyball games, you know who is who. Okay, I see Alonso there, he's going to hit some trees, and I'm not sure of the names, but you guys know what you do. You know who's going to spike, you know who's going to make scores, who's going to score. And you get a general feeling that this is what competition is about, but it's far from that. And Mr. Potter and I laughed about it. I said, you know, Potter, when I left and I went off, and I realized I went from, you know, winning every practice session as we trained in the BVIA. I was really good in the Caribbean as well. And then you go to school, and then I realized I'm coming 5th and 6th in practice. That's not even a competition. And we were speaking about individuals that we work with, and the truth is, as good as you guys are, there's a lot of work that you're going to have to put in if you're going to make this dream happen for you the way that you're intended to. So I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to close with this. Be confident. There's a thin line between being confident and being arrogant. But those who have trouble with your confidence, that's not a problem of yours. That is their insecurities. Be confident, believe in yourself. Definitely say a prayer to the good God above, because through Him all things are possible. And never forget the reason why you're there. You're there to, yes, improve your sport. You're there to also get an education. That's just as, or perhaps more important than the sport. You're using your talent to get what you want in life. It's a tool that you're going to use. You're not going to be 18 years forever. There are persons who play sports for a very long time, and I give them all the credit, and I hope that you guys get the chance to do that. But when that time comes and you're no longer able to shoot, run, jump, throw, or spike, you're going to need to rely on something else. And that is where that degree that you're going to get, I say that you're going to get it. And I want to read the stories. I'm going to be here. Mr. Potter will be here, and your coaches, Jackie and Mr. Smith, and everyone else who's involved, they're going to be around. And we want to read the stories about you guys graduating. I think most of you guys are moving on to junior colleges or NAIA schools, or I'm not sure of the full list. But there's a process. We want to read the stories. We want to read about the successes. And I don't think, because even in athletics, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's a lot. And there's persons that's missing, right? What's the total number? Wow. You guys outdid me. You did, because I think 2 years ago, track and field, we bragged about sending 13 kids off to school. You guys are doing 15 this year. That's 1 year. And only, oh wow. And this is only the BVI. Listen, give God thanks. Don't forget what this is all about. Make your mom and your dads and your uncles and your aunts and your grandmas and your granddads and your friends, because I can guarantee you this, your friends are going to look. This is on JTV. You know it's going to get up there. It'll probably be up there before you guys hit the stairs this afternoon, but it's going to get up there, and your friends are going to look, and they're going to be inspired. So just be mindful that this is not just about you. There's a country, a nation of youngsters, even those who are just coming, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8-year-olds, they're looking. The stories will get to them. So-and-so went off to college, and that's going to be an inspiration to someone. And I ask you to just make sure that the story, when it's told in its full spectrum. XYZ went off to college, They did well in competition, they got their degree, and definitely helping the next generation to achieve what you guys achieved. So again, congratulations, but this is not the end at all. This is just the beginning. So let's just make sure that the congratulations that's being given today is not the first and last. Let it be one of many. All right.
Good afternoon. Give yourself a round of applause. On behalf of NB Scouting, which I also represent, and top priority, which is some of the sponsorship that was given, the BVI government, and all the parents and all the well-wishers that give you that support you need to be here. We're happy you're here. You're leaving us very soon. Enjoy a little bit of our festivities, because after that, you're gone. Don't go and get drunk and get mashed up, because you're gonna lose the opportunity to hit that plane. Because remember, if you get injured, you gotta stop back, then you can't get there. And we don't want that. We don't want national TV to have you today, and tomorrow when the rest is gone, you're behind. Nobody will be left behind. Coach Jackie, for the volleyball team, I want you to stand and give your coward coach Jackie a round of applause. And I want to personally say thank you, Miss Jackie, because Miss Jackie have always been the type of person that is reserved. You see Jackie walk the road, and that's who you know is Jackie. So say if you have 10 words with Jackie, well, bless God, you have a lot. But I know with you nice young lady that she have been grooming for all these years, and others, Jackie have national players, that she groomed to be there. And she's doing a good job in the BVI with the little help she get. And I think she deserves another round of applause. You nice, good guys that are with Gula, I want you to give yourself a round of applause. To leave from work to work every day in terms of putting in time to show talent that we have in the BVI, that's a plus. And to know it is not rewarded in terms of gifts and coins, but in attitude and appreciation. And just the other day, I don't know if any of you, but someone was in St. Martin playing, and I think he did an excellent job, and he do an excellent job every time he go out there to play. And you got to make him proud. When you step on that plane, as Steve said earlier, remember, you're representing a whole lot of people, and more so yourself. And if you can't look in the mirror and see you first, the rest of us gonna suffer. You have to see you first. Why am I here? The opportunity that I have now, I must pass it on. And the only way to pass it on, you must give it your best shot. The track and field guys, to Mr. Steve and Mr. Potter that is here, give yourself a round of applause. I know Mr. Potter from Time Rock of Ages was a pebble. And as Steve said, he coached him. Mr. Potter, I think, if you go in his head and try to write sports, you're forever writing sports. Because all my life, I know Mr. Potter, it was just track and field. And he been across the globe with track and field. And look, he did hand the mantleware to Steve. So it tells me that we can revolve and keep moving forward and passing the baton. Because in track and field, the handoff, you guys are the handoff. For the 7 and 8 year old, you're the handoff. You must hand it off. It's not yours to keep, it's yours to pass. So there's a whole lot of talent sitting in the room, and we are happy to have you. And when you walk in that school, in that environment, yeah, you're from a little country, but with a big heart. Remember that. A little country, but with a big heart. I come to represent. And I'm gonna let you Americans or wherever you're from know, I gonna pass you, I gonna slam on your head, and I gonna spike on you, bless you. And I'm gonna spike on you. And when I jump and I hit the ball, and I let you have it, you know you see a little boy, a little girl from a little country with a big heart. And they'll respect you more. Don't be rude. They're gonna tell you something you want to hear. You know, I had a thing when I was in law enforcement, you scratch your foot on the ground. And if you notice my hand in my pocket, because it tells you if I to move my hand, the message got to go to the brain, so then it tells me, no, don't say that one, don't do that one. So it reminds you, don't react. Don't react to everything you hear. It's gonna come. And to Steve, who have been with us throughout when we first do the endorsement. I know Steve for a lot of years, and you notice he always admonished you. Remember to keep God first. There's no other way. Regardless of what we do in life, each breath you take, each spike you make, each baton you pass off, each slam dunk, is only God giving you the talent and the energy to make it happen. So keep Him first, and it shall be well. So on behalf of MB Scouting, Steve, Mr. Potter, Gola, Jackie, Top Priority Security Services, Michelle, who is my daughter, with the responsibility for Caribbean recruitment and other things, to God be the glory for all of us. I met the gentleman, Mr. Sherlin, through MB Scouting for the last 7 years. I never thought this would be here today. We talk about security, but look, we are securing your future. So security doesn't mean just security by a guard. Security means we're securing your future in a different way. So today, I'm proud to be being a part of securing your future. So it begins with us and it ends with you. So go out there, give it your best shot, stay focused, don't criticize anybody. Watch, learn. Sometimes the little trick you had, when you see somebody add, you get a little piece from that one, add to yours, you make you a better person. So don't think that the guy, how he dribbling the ball crazy, how she running so stupidly, how she slept, no. Something out of that might give you an incentive, but I could have changed my game a little different. And I got through with it. So I'm happy to have all of you. I don't know everybody in the room, but I'm happy that you're here. And Godspeed, be blessed, and take care of yourself. If anything you want to say, any one of you, feel free and do so. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the parents, I am one of the parents in the room. You know, today is a very special day for me because my daughter is here. But she has been with skillful ballers, but she had to choose a sport. She is with Jackie, but she had to choose a sport. She's also track and field. She just came back from Carifta. She has to choose a sport. So she's actually, her first choice is track and field. She does discus and shot put, but she's also going to be doing volleyball. So on behalf of the parents, we really, really appreciate the help. When they have to go, when they have to travel, it's expensive. Every meet that they go to, it's expensive. They have all the different expenses to do and what's not. And then you have the visas and you have the other things that they have to do. So this has made it a lot easier for me. So on behalf, I'm speaking for the other parents as well. We're grateful. We thank you. We appreciate all the help that we can get.
Afternoon, everybody. My name is Jabari Clemson, and on behalf of the track kids, and on behalf of everybody and myself, I just want to tell everybody here, thank you so much for believing in us, because it doesn't be easy, especially coming out fresh out of high school, trying to walk, collect a little money, and you know what I'm saying. I just want to say I appreciate that. very, very much for believing in us and seeing the talent and believing that we can make a difference around here, because it ain't easy. So I appreciate that. Thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alonso Baptiste. On behalf of everyone in here, I want to say thank you guys. Thank you to MB Scouting for giving all of us an opportunity to continue our dream and for believing in us, especially coming from when I was in Florida playing for postgrad for a year and getting all the accolades I had and coming back down and finally again to go to college. Again, it was hard, but I want to say thank you guys for believing in us, not only me, skillful ballers, track and field, volleyball, and giving us an opportunity to continue our future, doing what we love, the sport we love. And I want to say thank you again. And I really appreciate you guys for helping me and everyone in here. So I thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Sharonda Francis, and on behalf of the volleyball community, we'd like to thank NB Scouting as well as everyone else who offered their support for us and stuff like that. Also on behalf of all of the students here, we appreciate you instilling confidence, reminding us that when we go up there to keep our mind on the prize and don't forget where we come from, because not only are we representing ourselves, we're representing the country and everyone that's supporting us in it. So, like I said before, I'm appreciative, grateful, and I hope going forward all of us bring good news and highlights coming back.
Going to Florida, Miami specifically. Perfect. I'll swing by when I can to see you guys in action, take videos to post, so you guys, your friends and stuff can see. I don't know how many I can make, but I'll try my best to. Also, I'm always here if you need anything. Again, I know what it's like to go away and be away from home, even if it's just somebody local to talk to. Carry you guys to lunch or something, just so you can feel like home. That makes a difference. Another, make a highlight playlist of all VI songs, come in handy. Trust, I still have mine. I played this morning. Those are the things will help. But again, you guys have made it. Again, the work only just that. It just that. From learning plays and rotations and stuff like that, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be hard. But will it be worth it? Absolutely. Once you cross that stage, you get a degree, you get to be professional, if that's your goal, it will be worth it. All right? So I guess this concludes our event today.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.